Hey guys, it's me, MiniVigJack24 here. So today I thought I would just get only just one thing done, and that was only to post a short video me and my doggo Bailey, which was quite fun to do with Bailey. Anyways, so the bad news that I'm talking about is the fact that, well, in case if you guys want to know something, apparently YouTube decided to give me a terms and service strike for pretty much nothing at all. I'm showing you the email that they sent me. Granted though, it says that it violates their child safety policy. Which, in case you don't know, this was one of my earliest videos ever, by the way. And, just to kind of give an example of what it was basically me reacting to a bunch of videos. No, it was just only one specific video from a 2000, I believe 2016, early 2016, as I remember that video wasn't even a year old at that I remember that, I simply could not understand why YouTube decided to reject my appeal to it because, during that time, and I do have to say this, during that time, I was roughly, at that point, I was about 11, not that much older than any of the kids shown in that Try Not to Laugh video, but somehow, YouTube deems that me watching a bunch of kids make fools out of themselves is like a massive issue, but then all of a sudden that it's just like not really an issue for other channels, which I find extremely odd, by the way. I mean, first of all, I have a whole entire section of my channel dedicated if I want to go and do a more quote unquote adult stuff, which does not involve anything related to anything that, violates child safety policy on YouTube at all. Keep in mind, I've done a few try not to laughs that involve children, but YouTube is the only thing that really is saying that this is one of the few things that's wrong. Even though I removed a few other videos in my past, but that's only due to them being blocked. But I've never had a strike from YouTube before, especially for the Try Not to Laugh challenge with me during that time. Not to mention that I do want to say this is that I did send an appeal to YouTube stating that yeah, I'll be perfectly happy removing the video if they find any, and I do mean this, seriously any more proof in the video other besides kids just making fools of themselves in it, like if that's against the child policy line. 'Cause if so, there's a lots of compilations of fails that really need to be removed. Anyways, so in order to get rid of this strike and this weird thing that they did this feels extremely odd, and I'm not gonna lie, I really want to see if anyone, I mean like literally anyone with a legal degree or with some higher rank of YouTube that could actually spread out this word. I actually want to figure out why my video got removed, even though, and I do notice that there are a bunch of other YouTube creators that have reacted to the same video that I reacted to. Which, I mean, for most of the video, my camera's literally off to the side, recording like half of my floor, because at the time I really sucked at holding my camera before I decided to do screen recording. Well, actually, it was before I learned how to screen record. So, pretty much, I didn't learn how to screen record until literally after I did that, so I just did that. But somehow, this challenge video really violated the terms and service. I'm not gonna lie, not gonna show it, but since it's been removed, I do know for a fact that I'm pretty certain that throughout this entire video, you cannot really even see most of the try not to laugh because I was too busy laughing at it and not holding my camera correctly. Also, not to mention, you rarely get to see much minors in that video. Not to mention, I looked at the YouTube child safety policy, and so far, I guess the only case you can make for that is cyberbullying, but even in that case, it's just only a little laugh. Little laugh, like a little chuckle, like nothing that serious. Anyways, so I want to just ask about something since I know that this seems pretty weird. Pretty weird, and to be honest, I'm going to make a pretty big deal about it because once YouTube is starting to literally like send me strikes, although giving no other people strikes is an issue that's already happened on YouTube before with the what was it? There was a pretty famous example, I believe, in 2020 or 2021. It was with the Penguin Z001 video where, he was reacting to the goofiest car fight thing where, it's obviously staged, he got a strike for it and whatnot. Then Markiplier got dragged into it, like that incident. Somehow, like, the same incident is applying to me, but apparently they think that stuff like this is not there. Granted, I do have to say this. Granted, I did review the terms and service policies, and how is this inappropriate? I literally looked through it, and not once is there even a single amount of swearing in there. Not even a single amount of anything hinting at 18 plus content. I guess the only thing is just when a child sitting on a toilet with just an Iron Man mask, holding up a gun when his parents are asking them what are they doing. But that's about it. That was the point of the joke. But apparently this is just gotten removed from YouTube, and I would like to figure out why they have given me this strike. They have not told me exactly why. They just said, hey, this violates that. And it's like they gave me a warning. I asked for an appeal, and not even a few minutes later, boom, they give me this. It's like they didn't even check out the video. The video's about 10 minutes long. And I notice from experience that I'm not certain if other creators still have this very same video up of where they reacted to this thing, where it was a bunch of kids making fools of themselves. It's like all of a sudden people think that's there, and then boom, I have a strike and stuff. Which is annoying because, well, I'm lucky because this is just a warning strike, which I find completely unnecessary for this. You want to know how unnecessary this stuff is? Is that they said that this is against the child safety policy. Literally none of this would have actually been against the child safety policy. Because I can confirm that at the time of that recording of a video, which was again in 2016, and I would state this clearly. I, at that time, was, wait for it, 11 years old. Because I was, once again, my birthday is in October. That's how I know about it. And not to mention, plenty of large YouTubers had done a try not to laugh challenge where they featured that same exact video. Granted, I'm not sure if those other YouTubers have removed that challenge video or not. But regardless, I still remember seeing plenty of YouTubers having that video out for that time of that Try Not to React challenge. Granted, it was pretty funny, but it doesn't really indicate anything of violence against children or anything about that. That was just children being children and just really just failing at stuff. Because back then, fails and compilations and vines were more of a thing. But anyways, since I'm a tiny bit mad at YouTube for doing this whole entire situation to me, I guess I have no other choice but to delete this video. Because, well, YouTube themselves literally just said, oh, we've reviewed your following appeal, which I heavily doubt, because not even like 2 seconds later, after I sent in my appeal with a long note explaining that, yeah, there was nothing in this that was really against their policy. And then all of a sudden, they just decided to give me like, boom, like a warning strike and just take down my video. Even though I said in my response to them like that, yeah, I was totally open to go and just simply remove it. Remove it if they were to tell me, what portion of it was it, or if they could clarify it. But since they did not clarify it at all, I have no other choice than to make a bit of a fuss about this, and also prove to YouTube that I am willing to still follow their terms and policies, even though I don't want to remove this video at all forever, because this is nearly one of my oldest videos that I have. Granted, it's not the oldest, but this was at the very beginning of my YouTube career, which I kind of feel like that was a bit annoying. So yeah. I am just a tiny bit annoyed that now I gotta do this on camera just to kind of prove to everyone. Also, for those that don't believe me about that policy thing, let me go to manage videos for a sec. Where's my studio? Creator Studio. This is just to prove a point. Just waiting for it to load. Takes a bit. Let's head to dashboard. Alright. So you can see, boom. Apparently there's a channel violation. It's an active YouTube strikes. And what's this? It's only just really more or less a warning. And this is about the policy itself was that my appeal was directed. Not to mention, here's about this, is that I honestly have not, and I do mean this, have not ever, and I do mean this, ever made anything that really involves children being really in danger. It's obviously kids just having fun and just getting a little bit of a bruise and a hurt. But I guess due to the community guideline strikes and this being literally a warning for me, I guess I have to delete the video now. And I gotta delete it forever. So I need to say this. Once again, thank you, YouTube. You really are being so helpful. Even though, I don't know. You really didn't tell me what it was about. Literally, for those uncomfortable if I'm about to say, I'm sorry you have to hear this, but yeah, you literally said that this was, quote-unquote, a predatory approach. First of all, a predatory approach? At that time, I was 16. 16. No. Sorry, wrong date. I was looking at 2016, but during that time, I was 11. I was born in 2005. I was 11 at that time. I was not and I'm still not even 18. As of I'm not 18 at all. At all. Granted, I'm not even at my half birthday yet. So pretty much they decide to remove this video and literally give me a strike because, like a warning strike, because they believe that, this was about, me being a predator. Even though it's quite clear in the video that I'm just a child. Granted, you don't see my face, but that's basically with all the other one of my videos. You never see my face, but you can especially hear it in these videos over here. Here's that, yeah, you can essentially hear that I'm a child. Granted, I'm still legally a child. And boom, YouTube decides to remove one of my videos because it involves a child either getting hurt or something, even though it's very clear that the child is able to walk off the injury. It's like one of those injuries where you're able to just move up from it. It's like, you ever had an injury where it's like not that serious at all, where it's like something falls on you and then you just get up from it and just walk it off? Yeah, it's basically one of that. So, yeah, I'm just a tiny bit annoyed. So, in order to prove it, well, YouTube, I'm just gonna have to play by your rules, delete the video forever, and, yeah, the only evidence of it ever existing to those that aren't a part of my original viewers is literally going to be this video. And not to mention, I am going to create a big hissy fit about this, due to, and I do mean this, due to other content creators reacting to the same try not to laugh video that I reacted to. And then again, I will have to send this out to a few sources, and a few large creators. Hopefully one of them picks up on this issue. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. First of all, let's see. I need to just delete this. Huh? No. And yes, for those that don't know, my name is up there, but yeah, anyways, got an email about that. Well, goodbye, my old video. Say farewell. Farewell, old friend. It's been nice having you up for like about nearly 7 years, but apparently YouTube wants me to get rid of you, so yeah, this is going to be tough. There. What was that so? Now, well, now I just need to give this out to a few big YouTubers just to see if they're able to help me out here, because I actually do want to get this into a lot of a larger case with YouTube, because I believe that I was unfairly treated by it, because at that time I was indeed 11, and I was reacting to a bunch of kids getting hurt that was basically like around my age. By around my age, I mean like at that time I was 11, and the children in that video were roughly around like 8 or 9, or in like that time frame. If not, there's only a few clips of them where there are some toddlers, but that's about it. And like majority of those kids were relative to my age at that time, which was 11. And like and just like most of them now it's like roughly it's like I'm not even 18 yet. Anyways, I'll just send this video out to a few to find out a bunch of YouTubers that are willing to talk about it, and I'll ask for clarification on something. Anyways, I'll see you guys later, and any of the large YouTubers watching me, I'm sorry that I have to drag you into this, because I really do believe that this is an issue that I can't get solved unless I make a larger hissy fit about it. Anyways, I'll see you guys later, and once again, I do apologize for any of my behavior, or if that this is really something that was violating that policy. Anyways, let me check one more thing. I just want to check. Would that violation still be there even though I got rid of that video? I want to know. Because that was the first time, if ever, I've gotten something like an active violation. Even though I've been kid-friendly for YouTube, there's only one, and I do mean this, only one portion of my videos where it's not kid-friendly at all, and that's literally me doing my mini rated R series. Which is odd because, well, I mean, look here. Edward reviewing, we turn your comment. Yeah, but this is a strange, appealing thing. It's like, why give me that now? Anyways, I'm just a tiny bit annoyed. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about it. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.